Greetings from Dystopia, episode 59. I'm still having a hard time wrapping that number through my head every time it pops up. Still trying to find a better place to put this damn control head. I still haven't found my beanbag, so I'm going to move over here for a sec. Try and get myself framed up a little better. That looks about where I had it, but back down to 6,500 Kelvin in the white balance today. Trying to find that perfect temp. I think yesterday at 7,500 we were a little too warm. So I'll drop it down to 6,500 today and see where I'm at. I'm trying to avoid color correction in the software unless I absolutely have to. It's not too bad. Again, I'm running country roads, so I don't want anybody complaining about you're not watching the road. Distracted driving. Nobody up there. Nobody back here. I have proof. Lav mic came in yesterday. I will switch to that in a little while. Just see the difference while I'm driving. I'm sure it will be a much better audio, but not quite sure what the best way is there. Drifted a little close to the edge. My fault. I think that should make a pretty good difference in the audio, at least as far as the general atmospheric noise, because the road, although it's pointed at me, is still farther away, so it has this cone of influence for sound. The lav mic down below should make it a little bit better. And before somebody says it, yes, I could do an audio mixer. I'm not going that far. Although they do have some really tiny ones now, I'm not going to go that far to improve my audio. I'll make it as good as I can under reasonable limits and then go from there. What would be nice is to find somewhere where I could go just sit by a river or a creek. However, right now, with everything coming off of flood, the banks are going to be muddy as hell. So, I'll just wait. Alright, I am going to pull over here, switch to the lav mic for a little bit, and then I'll be right back with you. Now shooting 4K 60 using the lapel mic. Just an audio test. Should be much clearer now. Not sure if it's going to pick up that rattle or not. Hopefully it doesn't. I just had an idea using the suction cup and the three-way suction cup when it gets here of a better way to mount this that may work better, I hope. And that is to have it up above the mirror to the right on the passenger side, coming down below the mirror towards me, but I can use a base bar that I have, a piece of it is a mount, you guys have all seen it. It's the one that I had the rig on before. But use that to extend the camera over and drop it down so it is still center of the vehicle. But like I was saying, I have the 3 suction cup mount coming, but that's going to take up even more real estate in front of my eyes. So if I put it to the right of the mirror so it's on the passenger side, come over with it and then down, I think that'll work much better. Alright, I'm going to go drive for a little bit. We'll see you guys in a bit. 2 seasons in Chicago. Winter and construction. Should be able to see all the cones and stuff back behind me here. I'm on Route 71 and they are widening the road. Was not aware that was a planned project. But it could definitely stand to happen. Just out for a drive today. Got most of my distance done this morning on a treadmill. As a matter of fact, right now I'm only 230 steps away from my goal, between my normal stuff around the house and then the treadmill and walking to the car, and then walking back in because I forgot the SD card for the camera. Getting pretty good. So yeah, I'm just out testing the lav mic versus the Rode Video Micro that's up on the mount right now. Testing, just the comparison in the audio quality between the two. Made another temperature adjustment in the white balance, made it a little bit cooler today. I went from 7,500 Kelvin to 6,500 Kelvin. Daylight, I think, is 5,700. So we're still warmer than daylight, but not as warm as yesterday. In the edit, my face came out a little pink, while the skin tone from the light coming in was more natural. So there's a slight gradient there, but that's okay. I'm going to go up and check out a preserve up here I haven't been to in 6-8 years. Just to go out and get that last little bit of a walk done. Maybe get some additional footage for you guys. We will be on the bench this afternoon when I get back to the house. Had a question on Arduino IDE under Raspbian, the integrated development environment. So to program Arduino and other like boards, and in specific, this one applies to the ESP8266, which a viewer knows that I've done a fair bit of work with. So he had some questions. Couldn't get it to install. I'll try the two things that I think it is. I already have it installed on the Raspberry 4. I actually did it the other day, so I think I know what he missed. But yeah, we'll try that. That preserve is coming up here. So let me get in the preserve, and then I'll be back with you guys. Okay, I pulled into the preserve, and this is not the one I was thinking of. I was actually at this one last summer. It's got 2 ponds on it. Don't know if they're stocked or not, but there's pretty decent little bluegill. Not big ones, just little guys, but bluegill are a hoot. You just go out and fish with an ultralight rod. You don't need a big fish. Bluegills are hungry and they'll keep you busy all day. All right, let me re-rig and we'll go for a walk here. See you guys in a bit. Can't tell you enough. Get out to the preserves in the spring. This one is amazing. I've come here for fishing before, but never really thought about walking the trails, and the trails here are really, really nice. So make sure you check the preserves. This trail almost has a Pacific Northwest feel to it. It's because of how dense the vegetation is. And I love these trail markers. You'll see there's quite a few photos and some video in front of this, and this was a nice walk, a nice preserve to go to. Locals, this is called Harris Forest Preserve. It's out in Yorkville. A lot of nice little trails on it, but 3% battery. All right, guys. Be good. Be well. See you tomorrow.